I am going to switch gears a little bit here. I'd love to talk to you a little bit more about some of the well-known investors that you've been able to secure in your fundraising. So, again, as you know, we really focus a lot on entrepreneurs in the groups that we work with and the clients that we have. So, would love to hear a little bit more about any advice that you have on how to get some of the bigger name attention that you've received from the likes of Diane von Furstenberg and Rebecca Minkoff. But just in general, how did you go about reaching out and getting their attention and signing them on?
Yeah. So I think we're continuously learning, and it's not an easy kind of like path in general fundraising, and I think even less nowadays. But for us, like we didn't know anyone at the time in that fundraising kind of like network. We started the brand without any funds. We really wanted to prove the product market fit, and I think that definitely helped because like we bootstrapped our way in order to prove that there is something happening, and in order then to attract the right customers. And then how we went about it, because we didn't know any founders or
Mhm.
any investors at all. We kind of like started googling people that are investors but at the same time have common threads with us. So for example, we sell jewelry. It was easier to target women just because they would understand the product much better, because often you find yourself in front of like just a male kind of like table, and it's really hard to communicate with people that don't wear the product or understand the product. So for us, the first thing was like, what kind of people should we look for? And so we started researching like female entrepreneurs, female angels investors, etc. And from there, kind of like put a list together and started outreaching. So for us, everything was cold emails. Same way we got, we'll get to it afterward, the same way we got Meghan Markle to wear our pieces was a cold email. So we big believers in cold emails, and I think like you have nothing to lose. You don't know those people anyways. Worst case, you'll never hear back from them and never see them. So
Right.
like just go for it. And I think that would be my biggest advice. And that being said, like it's not easy, and you can really send emails without getting any answer, but I kind of like follow up continuously. And as soon as you get one person to believe in you, it's also easier because they're gonna share it with their network. So it's kind of like it's hard to get it in, but then as soon as you get that person to trust you, it's a snowball kind of effect where like others will follow. But I do think in general as well, like asking other founders is useful to kind of like get their thoughts on it, and perhaps they can intro you to different people. So yeah.